testing your stuff in the real world. Don't be a intellectual yet idiot. It's like you need to be constantly validating and going through that cycle. It's like the startup MVP cycle, where you can't just go away to a cave for a year and hone your craft. You need to be getting real world feedback.
Yep, 100%. Yes, and you've got to be as egoless as possible about it, right? So many people, when they start things, they want to be amazing quickly, and when they're not, or they either if they're not amazing quickly, they quit. Or what I see happen more often is someone, like I see this happen all the time. I used to when I was still writing Frat Tire stuff. Someone would write a funny email to their friends, and it would like blow up among their little friends. And then they'd send it to me and be like, look, I'm a better writer than you. I'm the next you, blah, 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 blah. My friends say I'm hilarious. And I'm like, you wrote one funny, even usually the emails were stupid, but every now and then they were actually funny. And I'm like, you wrote one funny email. When you have 5, then you can start to think about doing this. Right? When you have 5 that are really funny, that have actually gone viral in a real way, then start thinking about it. Until then, you're just a fucking pretender, right? And that's fine. It's not, the way I started learning how to write is I literally copied my writing idols. I was a pretender. Like Chuck Palahniuk, Fight Club, I probably read 20 times. P.J. O'Rourke, specifically the book, All the Trouble in the World, and Age, Guile, and Youth Beat, or Age and Guile Beat Youth in a Bad Haircut, or something like that. And then there's another one called Neon Bible by John Kennedy Toole. Those are my 3 books that I really, really like used as, like, I almost tried, like, I almost hand wrote them, copied them, and I tried to write like them starting off, and it was garbage. It was the worst. I was the worst writer. But then I used that to develop my own style. And you can see the influences from each of those 3 in my style. But my style is very distinctly mine now, because I just kept writing until I found my voice. And once I found my voice, man, I had a ton of initial reaction. But the initial reaction did not make me a hit, man. My first email that went viral was like in 2000. This is back when email forwards were a thing, right? 2002. My book didn't come out until 2006. There was a lot of work in between that and a lot of effort. And I wasn't like a copywriter where I was getting paid for it. I was like poor, man. I was like trying to date unattractive girls so they bring me food. Like, that's the level I was at, dude. I was not like, so it was a whole different thing for me. But the point is, early traction, right, is a sign that you're on the right track. But then you're going to have a dip. Seth Godin wrote a book about it. It's called The Dip. You're going to have a dip. You got it. Successful people all made it through that dip, right? And so you got to push through that, which just means more practice, more practice.
Well, and one of the concepts actually, yeah, I learned this from you two on the Mating Grounds about the competence through, what is it? Competence through, what is the line? Confidence through competence. So as you're going through that cycle.
Yeah.
What's that?
Demonstrated performance. Yeah. That's the only way to be confident, is you've got to actually do the thing and then believe that you've done it.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Demonstrate performance.
Did you like what you just saw? Well, great, because our YouTube channel is chock full of tips on how to grow your online business and learn from the best in the industry. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss out. And if you're looking for the absolute best software for entrepreneurs at the lowest possible price, then you should absolutely head over to appsumo.com and subscribe to our email list. Heck, we'll even throw in 10% off your first order just to make it a no-brainer. Now, you're in on one of the best kept secrets in software.